All right, y'all. Big Tiger here, man. We about to break down the numbers from the JSU Tennessee Southern game last night. And remember, like, comment, subscribe, and watch some of my other videos, especially my video about the SWAC, how the SWAC can come back, how the SWAC can end up being a power conference, man. I got some keynotes that I've been working on, and I think I got the formula. I just hope somebody listen. I actually want to sit down with the commissioner and a few people, and I got a good plan. But let's get inside these numbers. And all right, so the score was 41-14. It was a dominant performance. When you look at the scoreboard, it was a dominant performance. But my eyes last night, it was sloppy. When I'm watching the game, I'm getting frustrated because the referees keep coming out there just flag. And on both sides too, Jackson and Texas Southern. Like, Texas Southern actually could have been in this game if they didn't have so many penalties holding. Like, there was a lot of plays when they were just holding, like doing stupid stuff. And Jackson could have scored 60 if they was on the same page. It was like, what happened to Dallas Daniels? What happened to him? He didn't. I don't think he played last night. And I noticed something on the stat sheet. Hooks has caught up with Dallas. He actually has more touchdowns than Dallas now. It's like these last 2-3 games, Dallas just kind of forgot. Like, I mean, he's still producing a little bit, but like his production has fell off. Same thing with what's his name? Grady, the linebacker. He had the 5 sacks the first 2 games of the season, and he's still sitting on 5 sacks. Like, there's other players on the team now that are tired or about to pass him with sacks. So, I mean, how do you have one great game and then you fall off? Well, one great game and then a decent second game, and now it's like, I don't really even see him on the field. I know he's out there, but is he hurt? Like, what's going on? So, but let's get inside these numbers, y'all. And I'm going to show y'all what I mean by, like, I played football for a long time. So when I'm looking at things, I can see the numbers. I can just see stuff ain't right when I'm looking at the game. So what we did good last night, why I said we could have blown them out, we had 24 first downs. That's great. Southern Texas, I'm going to just say Texas. Texas only had 13 first downs. That still ain't bad. Where we excelled at last night, we was 7 for 11 on third down. That's great. Texas was 3 for 16. That's terrible. We went for it on fourth down one time, didn't get it. So our fourth down percentage is not what we want right now. Honestly, we got to rely on our kicking game on fourth down. Texas was 2 for 4 on fourth down, 50%. Now, total yards, we almost hit the goal. The goal for a normal team is 400 yards. So we passed that, 491. But we want to hit 5 or 6. That's what you really want. When you're a dominant offensive team, you can put up 600 yards. Understand this. What I mean by dominant, I'm saying everybody know their assignments. And the quarterback know his reads. The receivers ain't getting drops. We ain't have no fumbles. We ain't have no holding calls. Like, you dominate the line of scrimmage. That's when you put up 600 points. I mean 600 yards. But so we did 491, and like I said, we had some drops. I know 2 key drops already that would have gave us like another 70 yards. Texas had 262 yards. That's another great day for the defense. Anytime you can hold an offense under 300 yards, you did good for a defense. And the one reason why our defense is so good, and it's because the DB play. And let me. This is what I mean by the DB play. Our DB's technique is so good, they can blitz. they can leave our DBs on the island and have one safety back over top, and now you can let your linebackers go. And that's why some of our linebackers have so many sacks, because they can get after the quarterback and let the back end cover the wide receivers one-on-one. So that's going to be a big thing. Now, we ever play against a wide receiver that can really get loose against us, like we played against Davis last year, Shaq Davis, in the championship game, it can hurt us. But as of right now, I don't see a lot of teams in the SWAC that has wide receivers that can really hurt us like that. The only people that I feel like can kind of maybe do that is FAMU and maybe Grambling, if Grambling get their act together. Okay, so let's see the passing. It was a good day passing. Like, it was an efficient day. No interceptions. And I think Shadur was like 23 for 30 or something like that. And like I said, it was some drops in there. My man Body had a terrible day. He only got to throw the ball 23 times. And he only had nine completions. He had a terrible day. Rushing the ball, we had 232 yards rushing. That's phenomenal. Texas Southern had 130. Now, honestly, as a defense, you don't want to give up 100 yards rushing. As a defense, when you give up 100 yards rushing, you let the other team control the clock, and you let the other team get first downs. Or they have short 3rd and 3s, 3rd and 4. You don't want to be able to give. You don't. I mean, we're doing good, but we're not as dominant on the ground as we are in the air when it comes to defense. So that's one thing that I feel like we got to address. But we need to get some big D linemen, and we need to get some more linebackers. I mean, our linebackers look good, but we need to get some more linebackers like Miller. We need to get like 2 Millers out there, and another just a big imposing linebacker that just nobody can block. Like somebody coming out the end that's super mean, like a TJ Watt. But this is why I say, now listen to me, y'all, why I say the game was sloppy. We had 13 penalties for 113 yards. When you go over 10 penalties, that means it's at least 2 penalties every quarter. If you having 10, you got some quarters where you got more than 2 penalties a quarter. That's sloppy play, man. We will not beat teams. Like we were talking about last night, going to a bowl game outside the conference. You will not beat teams with good talent with a good coach if you shooting yourself in the foot. A penalty is you did something wrong. Like you did something wrong. It wasn't the other team beating you. You had a mental breakdown. So 13, that's too many mental breakdowns. Texas, they was 8 for 65. That's not that bad, honestly. We had 1 turnover. Again, we lost the turnover battle. Like, to be a good team in other conferences, you're going to have to win the turnover battle. You're going to have to win time of possession. And you're going to have to win, like, far as rushing defense and rushing offense. So, and less penalties. Penalties and turnovers in a kicking game are the numbers that will beat you the most that a lot of people don't understand. Time of possession, we won that. We had the ball for 34 minutes and 6 seconds. They had the ball for 25 minutes and 54 seconds. That's good. The win time possession, you always want to win the time possession. But people, we still got work to do. The coaches know it. That's why when they interview the defense coordinator, he ain't happy because he see the mistakes. He see all the mistakes, and when you go against a team that's playing at a high caliber and in a celebration bowl, and the coach got a week to prepare for you or 2 weeks to prepare for you, they're going to capitalize on your mistakes. That's what they look for. They look for your mistakes, and they try to capitalize on what you can't do well. Most of the time when you see big plays, that's what it is. Somebody messed up. It's not this guy's just so great. Most of the time, somebody messed up. All right, people. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe.